Hi, my name is Amber Kivett. I'm a certified athletic trainer and a human performance coach for LifePro. LifePro is well known in the entire world right now for its whole body vibration platform technology. And today is a new day in that we are releasing one of our greatest inventions, which is the RelaxaVibe vibration platform. Measuring out at 28 inches by 22 inches by 9 inches tall with a max capacity of 330 pounds and weighing in at 48.5 pounds to carry it around, the RelaxaVibe vibration platform boosts metabolism and decreases cellulite, also increasing circulation, which decreases pain and decreases stress hormones. If you're dealing with our seasonal depression, or maybe you're just dealing with a slump in your life and not feeling the release of that happiness, whole body vibration platform technology is known for helping to release the 4 happy hormones, which I refer to as the dose: dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. Me personally, I suffer from fibromyalgia. So for me to go pain-free without being medicated, I simply get on the RelaxaVibe on a daily basis for just 10 to 20 minutes per day, and I'm able to go out and experience the best version of myself on an everyday basis. Featured right here, it just looks like an ottoman, right? One of the great things about the RelaxaVibe is that you can actually sit on your couch, or you can even sit on top of the platform. Right here from behind, there's a button there that we can push for the heating pad. So yes, the first ever vibration platform that serves as an ottoman with a heating pad. So I want to get started in showing you how this works. We have 3 different motors, and as you know, the more motors that you have with whole body vibration, the greater the results and the faster that things start to feel different. So we have the ultra quiet, oscillating, lateral, and pulsation motors. Standard treatment is 10 minutes, and we come with 3 preset programs as well as manual mode. One of the great things about the RelaxaVibe is it's got a secret compartment that lies underneath of what looks like an ottoman to everybody else in the room. So whether you're wanting to use it for an ottoman or a nice extra piece of furniture in your home, when you lift the lid, which is also the heating pad, we push this little button and it's a secret compartment. So we have all of our accessories here so that you don't have to worry about where you put everything when you actually want to use it. So I'm going to take out the resistance bands, and we've got the mini loop bands that come with all of our other platforms, which you've seen many videos in the past with, potentially with me. A lot of our clients that already have our whole body vibration platforms really enjoy the remotes that have the option of having a lock screen feature. So if you decide to take a seat on top and your booty happens to rub the control panel, if you have the remote, you can push the lock feature, which locks the control panel so that you can continue to enjoy the platform without turning it off by accident. If you have pets or if you have children at home who are ultra sensitive to sound, it also has a sound off feature only using the remote. So make sure you keep track of the remote. Also on here, you can operate everything on the RelaxaVibe very similar to actually using the control panel. If you decide that you don't want to hold the bracelet, it slaps around the wrist just like the old traditional slap bracelets. So it fits anybody's wrist, or you can pop this out of here and just stick it in your pocket. On the back side, you're going to find the battery compartment. So when you receive your device, you're going to pop that open and slide out the clear protecting cover, which activates the battery for the first time. Pops right back in there, and then we're ready to go. I want to show you how to assemble on the bottom. It's going to have 2 little screws that come with it, and this hex screwdriver that is going to allow you to, another secret underneath, right? So underneath, you're going to see the swings out, and from here, we're going to place one of our screws. You can go ahead and start that with your fingers, and then you'll use your screwdriver included in order to tighten it completely down. That way, if you decide that you don't want to use the resistance bands with the bars that swing out, you can always put them back where you had them, and that screw will stay right there as a housing area so that you don't have to keep track of your screws. And there we go. Now, when it comes to attaching the bands, we take the end that looks like a circle or a loop, we pinch the end, and from here, I just slide it down the little hole on top. Okay, our hand can slide through it, grab the handle, pull the handle through, and now you're secure and ready to go with the handle. All right. Go ahead and do that for the other side right quick so you can see that. One more time. Slide it through, hand comes through, grab the handle, pull it through, and you're ready to go. Now, from here, you're going to see on this side, we have our power supply cord. It does require power supply to the wall, and we've got it plugged in. So I'm going to go ahead and, whoops, again, I tried to actually turn it on here, right? There's actually a switch over here that protects it when you're not using it. So make sure you flip that breaker switch, and then now the control panel is in standby mode. We go to tap on the power on button, and you're going to see a variety of different controls, which we're going to go through. As you can see here, we have a non-slip textured surface that's actually very calming to the hands. One of the things that I like about several of our other platforms is that we have this non-slip surface. But sometimes those non-slip surfaces can be a little sensitive to palms, especially if you're suffering from neuropathy or you have tired hands after typing all day. You can actually place them on here for relief. So one of the great features. Along with that, we also have the extra mat on here so that if you don't want to feel the non-slip texture at all and you want the smooth surface, it's already cut out in the shape of the RelaxaVibe. So from here, we're going to go through the different controls, and then I'm going to show you how to stand or do different programmings as well as use the heated feature. So we're going to go through, the triangle up top is going to be your start-stop button. Your square gives you the opportunity, this is manual mode, so when you see the square, you can choose between a combination of all three motors, or you can turn all three motors on at the exact same time, which will appear when all three of the motor features show up. When you're seeing the circle with the up and down arrow, that is going to be your oscillating, almost like a teeter-totter motor that creates that effect on the body. The one that looks like a bunch of squiggle marks in the middle, that is a pulsation. So the platform doesn't move, it just drives energy through your feet in the form of vibration. The arrows that go side to side are going to be your lateral motors. And so the platform actually shifts side to side. When we add different combinations of those, we get a different effect, all the way from a 2D, 3D to a 4D effect. In order to experience a 4D effect, you have to have all three motors on at the same time, as you see lit up right now. From here, there's a lighted feature when this starts. I'll go ahead and start, and you can see that the light shows up at the bottom. Some of you might not want that feature turned on, and so this is the first device that LifePro has ever created that you have the ability to turn off on a 3-motor platform the light by just simply tapping the light bulb. So the light bulb on the control panel turns that party light off, if you will, giving you the idea of where you're at in the program if you're seeing yourself in a mirror. If you like to have the party on at the same time that you're enjoying the vibrational energy, you can tap on that light and it kicks back on. We are in manual mode, so we can actually use our different buttons, and right now I'm pushing on the up arrow, which is increasing the speed. And as you can see, a lot of speed means a lot of energy transferring through, breaking apart all those sore spots in order to give you instant pain relief. We're going to bring that back down. We feature 60 different levels of speed intensity. So when it comes to trying to figure out which level you're going to start at, it's always ideal to start at a beginner level, which is 1 to 20. If you are familiar with our 2D or 3D platforms, you might be ready to jump into that intermediate level at 21 to 40. And if you've already been on one of our 4D platforms before and you love the surge of the energy that you get from the high intensity vibration from all three motors, you're going to go with the 41 to 60 level of speed. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and pause to turn it off. Now, once you pause, you have to start the programming over. So let's go ahead. I'm going to turn this off. It has an auto shut-off feature. And so I'm going to turn it back on, and you're going to see now the different preset programs. So I like to call the button that looks like the dog took a bite out of the corner of the paper. You're going to tap that button, and that's going to be your P1, your P2, and your P3. Now, I have not had a chance to play with this yet, but typically in the past, with all of our RumbleX platforms, which are all 3-motor platforms, P2 tends to be the programming that I like the most. But with those who are trying to get started, P1 is generally the best one to start with if you're an entry-level beginner. So if we're wanting to set ourselves on a different program, remember, on a preset program, you don't have control of the speed or the time. It's automatically set at 10 minutes, and the speed is already set up as well as the motor's changing. When I get on the platform, I like to be able to just relax and go with it. I don't want to have to think about changing up the different settings in order to create my own programming. But if you're one of those, you're not sure exactly how your body's responding yet, then definitely go with the manual mode if that's going to make you more comfortable in getting started. So as you can see here, we are in the P2 setting. And again, I'm going to go ahead and kick it off so that I can show you how some of the other features work. From here, I want to show you how to use the heated feature of the Ottoman. So for this, we need to make sure that this little receptor is open. So we're going to match it up with the receptor on here. So it's going to go towards you. And as you can see on the back side, there's a red button here. You're going to push that button and you'll see a red light kicks on. It takes about 3 to 5 minutes for that heated feature to heat up all the way. But as it's warming up, I can have a seat right here on top and just experience the heat and the comfort of relaxation while I'm just enjoying an evening to myself. One of the other great features about the RelaxaVibe is that it does have built-in Bluetooth speakers. So as you pull up your phone and you tap on the Bluetooth feature on your phone, it will show up under the LifePro, and you'll need to tap in the password 8888. And that will allow you to play some relaxing music and do some breathing techniques. Either way, so many different great features with the new RelaxaVibe. So I can already feel this starting to warm up under my rump. It's feeling pretty soft and cozy. So from here, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off, and I want you to see how much it actually changes my body when I'm standing on it. Because again, having fibromyalgia, it actually is relieving to me to stand on this, which gives me the ability to not have to take medication. But if I have a very, very busy day and I don't have time to exercise or go to the gym, I can stand on this, and it is the equivalent of doing about 30 minutes of resistance training in a day. So if you're trying to work on toning the muscles or eliminating cellulite in those tough spots, just standing on the RelaxaVibe is going to give you the ability to melt away those imperfections in your body and look your freshest version of yourself while feeling confident and pain-free. That being said, I'm going to take some time and enjoy this. Have a great day.